about Zelensky. I think that he is just one clown, and that's it.
I like Russians more because they are our brothers.
America.
The Russo-Ukrainian War is an ongoing international conflict between Russia, alongside Russian-backed separatists, and Ukraine. Most of Europe condemns Russia's actions.
On behalf of the European Parliament, I condemn the Russian military aggression.
But what about Serbia? A nation with historical ties to Russia and a complex geopolitical landscape. Russia and Serbia both share an Orthodox Christian faith, and during the Kosovo War, Russia provided support to Serbia. Many Serbs have had a strong resentment towards NATO and the West since the NATO bombings of Serbia during the war, and many have a positive attitude towards Russia.
Russia is defending mankind, civilization, and orthodoxy. This is the battle between good and evil, and we know, glory to the Lord, the Mother Russia will win.
I wanted to see for myself how the people in Serbia really view the war, beyond the headlines and political rhetoric. So, I went to Serbia to engage in candid conversations with the people.
So how has the war affected your day-to-day life here in Nice?
It's not affecting so much. We're just a little bit scared because of possible nuclear war. So it's our daily life is the same, I think.
I don't know, everything's like fine, normal. You can see on the street many Ukrainian people and Russian people. But I don't know, I mean, prices are going like insanely high. Like milk, I don't know, yogurt, bread. It's insanely high price.
The prices are much higher than they used to be.
Meat is really expensive now. Gas prices, yeah, I forgot to mention.
It affected prices of everything. Probably like, I don't know, economy, I don't really understand that, but our parents noticed a lot of things has gone way more expensive. Expenses of everything had just gone up and the pay wage just stayed the same.
Well, you hear it on the news sometimes. I don't really think about it because, I mean, I don't want to think too much of it because it's bad. You know, I don't like people dying generally, if it's the Russians, the Ukrainians. Just, I don't like war in general. Stupid, you know.
Did not affect a single bit.
Pa uticao je teško rat. Ovde promenile su se cene, sve se promenilo, postalo je teže malo za život i tako.
And how has your opinion of the Ukrainian people and their government changed since the war started?
About Ukrainian people, I don't have opinion. It's people like everybody else. But about government, about Zelensky, I think that he is just one clown, and that's it.
Well, I think it's not the fault of the people. People are just there because they have to be. I think the government is doing its job. I mean, they can't do nothing, but they also can't just end it all. They're not having a war inside of a country. I think I'm just sorry for the people because people can't help it. They're just in the middle.
They are nice people, but I like Russians more because they are our brothers. Like, we are brothers, Russian and Serbians, brothers like that.
What do you think of Zelensky?
I mean, I really don't like that guy because, I mean, he's not a bad guy, but, you know, maybe because of him, I don't really know. But so many people are dying, and I'm like, bro, you cannot fight the country that has like 3 or 4 times more population than yours.
So you think he should just give up?
I mean, yeah, actually. Maybe not surrender, but, you know, like, he had a chance. I mean, Putin told him, but I think he should surrender. I don't know, because of that people that are dying and everything. They're a small country for Russia.
Do you not think that they will just continue expanding westwards if they give up?
I think if they give up, that war won't expand, but if they continue with war, it will expand, I think. I can't say that I'm more on the Russian side because I think Putin he was like in a corner. He had nowhere else to go than maybe war, I don't know, but I think that is really sad that those two countries fighting. I mean, they're basically equal. They're same nation.
Yes, Russians are attacking Ukraine and they're trying to defend, yes. But I also think that like Russian soldiers are also dying. Some of them are maybe like they don't want to go to war, but they have to for some reason. So like it's two sides. You have two sides.
Pa ništa se nije promenilo, moj pogled ka Ukrajini.
And how is your opinion of the Russian people and the Russian government changed?
It's good. We did help Russia. Russia did help us in 1999 when no other country didn't want. Russia was there like, here bro, I'll lend you a hand. And they helped us through the battle in Kosovo in 1999, and they helped us with bombing of Belgrade, while Ukraine or any other country didn't. Now, I'm not saying Ukraine is a bad country. They have nice people, but just stop the war, please. That's all.
We Serbs, we always say that we're like brothers and everything, but I really don't know. I mean, he mentioned the 999, but they really didn't help us at all. We were alone, and I think there's a similar situation between Ukrainians and Russians, similar to our situation back in 1999. But I don't know. I mean, I cannot say. I'm like neutral in this situation. I mean, Russians, I can say they are our brothers, but I don't know.
But how come you say that it barely helped, but he says they helped a lot?
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, they were there, but they really didn't give us ammo, tanks, guns. They were, I don't know, they were like near the Kosovo or in the Kosovo, but they really did nothing. They were basically just waiting for command, and it never came.
I think that Putin knows what he's doing, and I think that everything is what is happening in there. It's because of America and because of who is the best. I think that many people are supporting the war because we both think that it's enough that America is in front of everything that's happening in Europe and in Serbia general.
The Americans are going too far.
Yes, I think that it's they are involving in something that I think that it's not their business.
And is this the view of both old people in Serbia and the young people?
Yes, Serbia demographically is an old country, so it's like they are remembering stuff about Serbia and Russia and wars and stuff. So it's like many people are supporting Russia and many Serbian.
But the young people, are they also in support of the war?
I think that young people are not, they don't care. They don't care, and they are living by their rules day by day.
I would like to make distinction between Russian people, Ukrainian people, and their governments. Yeah. Politics is something else. People are people. People are living their lives. They have everyday troubles, and they are trying to solve it, to work, to make progress, and the politics is something else. And they're two different, two different problems. And I didn't change my opinion about people. For me, people from Russia, if they're good, if they're okay, I don't mind anything about it. Also Ukraine or anyone else.
I mean, I don't have a lot of opinions since I'm not that affected by politics, but I think Russian people are also going through a lot. The war will never bring good to anyone. You can just bring that in like bad material state of any country. Government, they're being pretty violent. I think just out of the blue, the war started. Nobody even expected it. It's like one day you're doing something and the other day it's the war.
I don't think they're doing the right thing. I think it's war. I don't think anyone who will attack another country is right. And it doesn't matter who it is, and I just don't think it's right.
Pa Rusija se bori za neku pravdu u svetu, brani svoju zemlju od Amerikanaca koji su prišli na granicu do Ukrajine i ne želi to.
Serbia and Russia are brothers.
Brothers, da, yes. A Amerika
But who do you think is at fault, if you have to point any finger? Is it Ukraine or Russia or NATO or America?
Those are big issues, big game players, and I think Russian government was provoked to do something like that. Ukrainian are, how to say, they're casualties.
I really don't know. I really have no idea.
I think maybe it's NATO's fault because they're always like against Russia. If you remember, like 1960s, 1970s, the Cold War. Since then they've been fighting, and I think it's NATO's fault because maybe they want to destroy like Russia in economics way. I don't know. They just fooled Zelensky because they said to him like, "Yo, we'll help you," and they really. I mean, they're helping him, but you know, I think they made a fool of him.
I mean, he's not a bad guy, but yeah, he really should stop because of him. Because of him, Ukrainians are dying, and the NATO and the other countries are making a fool of him. So he should stop. Putin did give him a chance, but he didn't want to listen, and he's still continuing the war, and all the people will die because of him. Like, that's not good, bro. That's not really good. Yeah.
Who's at fault? Like NATO or Russia or Ukraine?
Putin. Vladimir Putin. Okay. I think that Russian soldiers are forced to go. Some maybe no, but most of them yes, I think.
Whoever wants a war is at fault. People should not die because somebody in their office is giving out orders like you should do this or that. People have families. Every person that dies has at least 3 people that cried because of that. Everyone who want war, want to win the war, they have no empathy for the ones who lose it.
Američki vojnici su došli do granice Rusije, a Rusija to ne želi.
Are you afraid that Serbia will eventually be involved in the war?
I really do not know that. Putin said that if somebody else like wants to come between Russians and Ukrainians, like to go with tanks and bombing and everything, that he will like destroy that country. He will like nuke it. I'm afraid of that, actually, of nuclear war, because America is, I mean, it's very powerful country, just like Russia. And I think if those two countries started a war, there will be no winner.
Like, I am afraid that if a nuclear war breaks out, it's all over. All people will die, and that's like bad, honestly.
I am a little scared, but I don't think Serbia will be involved.
Well, I would not like it. I would not like that to happen, but I don't know. I don't really follow politics.
I don't know. I think we are too far. We are too small. We are too irrelevant on that big map.
Pa Srbija ne želi da bude umešana u rat. Srbiju prisiljavaju tome. Amerika prisiljava i uvlači Srbiju u neki rat koji se već dešava, koji Srbija ne želi. To je to.
We've been through that, and we saw what kind of issues are causing that kind of the situation. So I'm not sure that anyone in Serbia would like war.
Are you afraid that Serbia will be involved in the war?
Yes, because of Kosovo.
Well, I am afraid because I know the tension in Kosovo, and that's already a problem, and it was before the war, so the war could only make it worse, cannot really help us at all.
Right when we arrived in Serbia, the situation in Kosovo had started to escalate, and since we left it's just become increasingly unstable.
Give peace a chance. Stop the war. That's all.
Stop the war. That's it.